Welcome to Superchat. If you have less than 10,000 subscribers, then you've come to the right place. We are going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help to get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. The first channel that we're looking at today is Joy Blessed Life. This is a couple of dynamic creators who are generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters, to say the least. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. We see them frequently here in Superchat, and we feature a different channel every single day based on impact and generosity that I see within the community. For that reason, Joy Blessed Life has been featured for today, and with over 1,000 subscribers, they're doing just great. They will have their community tab any day now, and hopefully everybody will enjoy pushing them a little bit farther. They're now on the road to 1,100. So I also see these creators out supporting others regularly, so it's very common for me to be out trying to support others in premieres, live streams, commenting on videos, and running into Joy Blessed Life regularly. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that kind of support coming back to them after you connect with them. And I see that Thrill Seeks has hit us up with a super chat to get us started for today. So thank you very much, Thrill Seeks, for that. That's another generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, a dear friend to Superchat. For that reason, I will make that channel the first one that we look at before we start spinning the wheel today. But I'm just going to skip through my wheel, or my list rather, and make sure that I see who's in the chat, and we'll welcome everybody. If anybody in the house wants to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. I see that Bingy Roy Vlogs is in the house, along with Artfully Blind with Diana. They're both members, so of course I'm getting them onto the wheel right away. Corrine's Life is always here as a member and a moderator, so I'll get you onto the wheel right away as well. You have to pardon me, boy is it hot today. And Kristen Walton, my love, is here as a member and a moderator, of course, as always. Two of the most supportive creators on all of YouTube are always with us as dedicated moderators. That's Michael's Adventures and Scratch and Pete PA. We're lucky to have Michael's Adventures here with us today because he can't always make it on different days. Now, my understanding is that his schedule may have changed starting today, so he might be able to now be with us on Mondays, but possibly not on Fridays. But Michael's Adventures is an extremely generous and thoughtful and considerate creator, and anytime that he can't be with us, he always makes sure that I remember to let everybody know that we are all in his prayers and thoughts when he can't be with us, but he's usually here. Spiky, good to see you back in the house. Big Laugh TV, it's good to have you here. Black Girl Stories in the house. Cafe Bina is here, good to see you here. Good Cemetery Scon Bad Vlogs is in the house, and Genesee Hair Salon, thanks for coming in. Thank you for the retweet, by the way, or the tweet. Genesee Hair Salon is one of our newest members of our Twitter list. Anybody that tweets or retweets for Superchat gets added automatically by me to that list, and the idea is then there's over 80 members there, including John H. Shelton, who just walked in the door. And what happens then is, if you're the kind of creator who's active on Twitter and enjoys sharing for other creators, you'll see about 80 other members in that list that have tweeted or retweeted for us. They might be willing to do the same thing for you and therefore get you some external traffic into your videos. Lady S and family, good to see you here. Mr. Strange Wrestling, good to have you in the house as well. Spotless Com is a dear friend to Superchat. We'll talk about that channel later. We're actually going to go and watch a premiere from them in about 2 hours after Superchat is done. We've got lots of time today, so we're going to put lots of channels on the screen. The Real Deal with Shonda Davis is an extremely supportive creator. Always good to have you here. True 2K Savage, good to have you back. Unstable TV is experiencing some wild success right now. We'll talk about that soon. Winners Happen is in the house as well, and I've got you on the wheel. And then let me just catch up here. John H. Shelton, Vlogging Life, is on the wheel as well. Shiamo Lekatoko, good to see you in the house. I hope I'm pronouncing that right for you, but it's great to have you here. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Angie Poo 215 channel is here, and they happen to be a member as well. I want to show you something. So I've been waiting for this moment because it's been a little while since Angie Poo 215 channel has been here. So I recently got some happy mail from Angie Poo 215 channel, and this very cool personalized shot glass is from their Socialable connection, which is very, very awesome. So hopefully, I really appreciate that. This is the first time that a creator has sent me something completely unsolicited. I had no idea until it was expected to arrive that anything was coming at all. So it was an unsolicited gift, and I really do appreciate that from Angie Poo 215 channel. When I have spoken about this to a couple of friends, they've talked about how generous Angie Poo 215 channel is. So I hope everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They're also willing to swap playlists, so anybody in the house that's willing to swap playlists, please just reach out to everybody. Fit for Expedition, it's good to see you here. Hopefully you're feeling welcome as well. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. I've obviously missed another super chat. Spiky, thank you so much for that extra super chat. I really do appreciate the extra support. For that reason, we're going to look at your channel right after Thrill Seeks. Spiky's fairly new to Tuber Chat, but has been here almost every day since finding us, and that makes you our new stream boss, so you'll get a little bit of exposure there with that video game life meter that's right under my camera. Rabbit Hole Clicker is an extremely supportive creator as well, always here in Tuber Chat supporting, and as well on our copyright-free music channel, which I of course appreciate very, very much. Forgive me if I've missed anything in the chat, like a question or a comment that anybody's mentioned that you wanted me to see. If so, just please mention it again. I'll appreciate your patience. Just put 3 thumbs up at the beginning of your message when you mention it again. And @mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow if you can. Hopefully that will help me see it a little bit easier, and I will keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. Once again, we're looking at Joy Blessed Life. Like I said, this is a dynamic couple of creators. They've been showing us a lot of really entertaining stuff the other day. Was this the this is the live stream I think I was in the other day? I forget which one. Yeah, it must have been this one here. And this was a really cool event. So they're showing us a lot of variety on this channel, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to them. Like I said, one of the big things about Joy Blessed Life, if you've seen them here before, you know the generosity that they've been spreading throughout our chat. But as well, when I'm out supporting other creators, I run into them regularly supporting others as well, and I'm always happy to see that. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. It really does help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out there supporting each other. And I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a second. And like I said, it really does help, so I'll appreciate it greatly. Thrill Seeks, you've got an interesting start time for your premiere there today, I see. So that's cool. That'll happen right after Tuber Chat. Hopefully everybody will connect with Thrill Seeks, and you'll have some brand new content to check out. Thrill Seeks is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, and has been a dear friend of Tuber Chat for a long, long time. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. And what you'll see from Thrill Seeks here, he's willing to swap playlists with other creators. Anybody can do that in the chat by simply saying that they want to swap playlists. Of course, my page doesn't want to work. Yeah. So, Mr. Strange Wrestling, I'm going to ask you just to keep the chat clean. I don't know if you meant that message the way that it is. Can some moderator take that off for me and forgive me? For some reason my page doesn't want to work, of course, when there's one message that I need to delete. If any of the moderators can wipe that out, thank you very much. Yeah, Mr. Strange Wrestling, you're absolutely welcome to stay and meet other creators, but I absolutely want to keep the chat positive here. And Abby Stalker Mom, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Fit for Expedition, thank you so much for tweeting. I really do appreciate that. After the live stream at some point in the next couple of days, I'll go through the Twitter notifications and stuff, and I'll make sure that you're added onto our Twitter list. Black Phoenix, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Claymere, thank you so much for the super chat, and I absolutely will follow your request there. Fit for Expedition. This isn't the first time we've seen somebody super chat for somebody else, but absolutely yes. So right after Spiky, we'll have a look at Fit for Expedition on behalf of Claymere, who obviously is a very generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter.
I'm going in Farmer's Monterey.
Yeah, can you just...
Yep.
I'm just going to do it myself. It's done.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that, Mr. Strange Wrestling, but we have underage people here. This is actually like a family-friendly show. There are several teenagers that come through this chat, so you might want to think about the things that you're saying in chats before doing things like that. And we're looking at ThrillSeek. So the other thing that they do is the featured channels collaboration. I love talking about this. When you feature channels on your front page this way, you're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they are saying to their audience in the YouTube algorithm that your channel is worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that that has both on your audience and the YouTube algorithm when your channel is featured on so many other creators' front pages. So I recommend it for anybody that's willing to do it. It is a great way to trade favors and get a friendship started, and that's where the strong and solid foundation for our channels really comes from. And if you have featured Tuber Chat on your front page, just please make sure that I know so I can return the favor, because I absolutely do that. Where on earth is Spiky? Sometimes we've got to do a little bit of maneuvering through the search results in order to find channels when they have popular words or popular names or popular words in their names, like Spiky. This is a fairly new channel, so eventually it comes up. And one of the most important things we want to do is make sure we're matching the avatar. Now, if I'm right, this avatar actually just changed. So it's something to keep in mind. So with 449 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push Spiky a little bit farther towards the 500 that they're thinking about. And thank you so much for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. And for that reason, we're looking at this channel right before I start spinning the wheel again. And Spiky's actually been with us, I think, every day since finding us just a couple of weeks ago, which is very cool. And I appreciate the extra support, so thank you for hanging out. And Spiky actually has been known to support on our other channels as well. So next, we're going to look for Fit for Expedition. And this is a channel that we're looking at for the first time today, a brand new connection for Tuber Chat. We were given a super chat from Claymere on behalf of this channel, and we've seen creators do that before, which is really cool. So, Fit for Expedition, I do not watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos, the 17-minute one here, and add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list in the next 24 hours. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of this road trip video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Cabaret Gaming, thank you for coming in. That channel was just featured on Superchat. And Sally Efemena, good to see you back in the house. Thank you for coming in. Joyous Joyce Uzoma, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in as well. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. And if you've mentioned something that I've missed, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Superchat Connect and Grow. I will keep my eyes open, hopefully catch it the next time around. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help, of course. And if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And Mama's Handprint is in the house. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Artfully Blind with Diana has over 3,000 subscribers now. She's actually on the road to 3,100 and getting close already with about 3,060. Hopefully everybody will enjoy supporting her and pushing her a little bit farther as well. She's fully monetized, of course, so there's lots of ways to support her when we get to her channel, including super chats and memberships. And Artfully Blind with Diana does a lot more than art on her channel. She does videos as well as live streams and even gets involved in game nights lately that have started to become pretty popular and a lot of fun to hang out with. So I hope everybody will connect with her. And she definitely does a very unique type of happy dance video anytime somebody drops a super chat. So if you have the ability to do that, it's a lot of fun to see what Artfully Blind with Diana does when that happens on her channel. So I hope everybody will support her. She's been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter to Superchat for quite some time. Of course, she's a member, so I put her on the wheel as soon as she came in today. And Cabaret Vlogs is here with a second channel. Very cool. Anybody who does have more than one channel is welcome to come in with either one. The only thing I ever ask is that everybody always treats them individually, because it's very important that we're always connecting genuinely and following the full procedure. So as long as you're doing the same thing, that's all cool. And then Cabaret Vlogs is our dear friend Cabaret Gaming. So thanks for coming in. And the American Wanderer is here. Good to see you here. And Joyous Joyce Izoma said, can monetized channels still watch playlists? Yes, absolutely. Anybody can. And it will help channels that are not monetized by pumping up their watch hours. But for channels that are monetized, it helps because if somebody's running a playlist for a monetized channel, of course, there's either ads running or premium revenue coming in if they happen to be a premium member. So it's very cool, definitely beneficial. Be Amazing Sylvia is here, another creator with over 3,000 subscribers. We'll see that soon. And somebody who shares knowledge so that everybody can improve their videos and channels. Let's spin and we'll see who's coming up next. The next channel that we're going to look at is from Kristen Welton. This is my love. She's always here in the chat as a member and a moderator. Randomelli, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. And I see that Radical Productions has walked in. And that's another creator with thousands of subscribers. Obviously much to be learned from them. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. And Kristen Welton is on the screen right now. So this is my love. Like I said, as always here as a member and a moderator. She's fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support her when you get to her channel, including super chats and memberships. She does a spectacular job of posting frequently, usually at least twice a week. Much better than even myself, and she often gets into series. She does a lot of variety, including unboxings. She's had some success with shorts videos and even collaborated with other creators, which is very cool. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her. With 1,300 subscribers right now, she's got about 1,320. She's got it locked in. Hopefully we'll push her a little bit closer to 1,400, and of course she's a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, to say the least. So let's think about spinning the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. If anybody has the ability to share the stream, whether it's on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I will appreciate that greatly. Of course, helps get more people into Tuber Chat today, but also does wonders for the algorithm in the coming days and weeks, as you can imagine. Let's have a look at Winners Happen and see what's happening with them. I was just with them last night on a live stream, actually. Or was it yet last night, or was it today? Oh, yeah, last night. Okay. Oh, Chris's Clever Craft is in the house. Oh, Artfully Blind with Diana. No, today we're actually going to go and watch a premiere from Spotless Calm. I always set up premieres and live streams in advance, like for raids. It was just last week, I think it was, that we did that. I try to spread the love around, right, and not take too much for myself, let's just say. Once in a while, I'll do something where I've got a premiere or whatever, but mostly I like to enjoy rating other channels, right, and spreading that out, because it's very noticeable to the hosts of the channels that get raided, but also everybody else is noticing when you raid other channels. They might, come to you hoping that eventually, through seeing that generosity, they're hoping that you might do the same thing for them one day, right? And the more that we all do that for each other, and I'm pretty good for not forgetting to do it anymore. I haven't always rated anybody on every single episode of Tuber Chat, but for the last several months, I think we have. And it's great because the more that we do it, the more people see it, the more other people will do it as well. And then you might get some of that support coming back to you also. So Winners Happen does a variety of videos and live streams. It is a lottery ticket scratching channel. And hopefully, everybody will enjoy seeing the support that comes from them. One of the big things that I like to talk about with Winners Happen is the fact that when I'm out supporting other creators myself, in premieres, live streams, commenting on videos, I run into Winners Happen regularly. So they are definitely loyal and dedicated supporters, definitely generous as well. So it's almost time for me to get names onto our wheel from our chat list. So I'll do that in a moment. Life with Boo, good to see you here. And let's spin the wheel and we'll see who's coming up next. Charlene Heel is in the house, always spreading positivity, and a very loyal and dedicated supporter. The Anthony's Family Show, good to see you here. Pardon me, I think my voice has had a little bit more than it wants to take this weekend. So we will fight our way through the next hour and a half or so. John H. Shelton Vlogging Life is coming up right now. He's actually got two channels, so we'll look at both of these. But John H. Shelton's been a friend to Tuber Chat for quite some time. Very generous in sharing, not only for us. I see John H. Shelton sharing for other creators regularly as well. This is somebody who's very active on Twitter. So if you're somebody who's active on Twitter, you'll find him on our Twitter list. But as well, this is a creator who enjoys sharing for others. And you will probably find some of that support coming to you, especially if you're the kind of creator who enjoys sharing for others as well. And if you're active on Twitter. So with 648 subscribers on this channel, I'm hoping we can push John H. Shelton Vlogging Life a little bit farther towards the 700 that he's thinking about. And we'll have a look at the second channel in a minute here, as soon as my page refreshes. And John H. Shelton, creative vlogger and Godzilla fan, has 1,460 subscribers right now on this channel. So hopefully everybody will enjoy supporting them on both of these channels. I'm always happy to see creators break into a second channel when it's something that is appropriate, of course. So let's see what I could do about adding a couple of names onto the wheel. Hopefully I haven't missed any of our members or anything like that. Lincolnshire Trains and Buses channel, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. We're going to get Spotless.com up right away. And this is the channel, actually, that we're going to be going to raid today for a premiere right after Tuber Chat in about another hour and a half. Good Cemetery's Gone Bad Vlogs has been here with Tuber Chat almost every single day since finding us just a couple of weeks ago, or a few weeks ago now, which is very cool. Kent Coy TV, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here, and everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. So I've got Spotless.com, Good Cemetery's Gone Bad Vlogs, The Real Deal with Shonda Davis, and True 2K Savage. True 2K Savage on the wheel now. Let's spin, and we'll see who is coming up next. We're gonna look at that. Look at the luck. True 2K Savage. As soon as I put you on the wheel today, you came up right away, which is cool. We haven't looked at this channel very often. I wonder if it's not the first time we're putting you up, I guess, but it's great that we're getting another chance to look at your channel. Actually, I think I remember this from the other day. Always notice Grand Theft Auto, because that's my game of choice, of course. And I see you play Dead by Daylight, too. I wonder if you're friends with Killer Queen DVD, who happens to be a member here as well. She's a fellow Canadian who also plays Dead by Daylight. Genesee Hair Salon, how do you get on the list on Twitter? You're actually on it. I did notice, I noticed that you tweeted or retweeted today or yesterday. I noticed it this morning, so I went to double check, but you were already on the list, so I must have put you on from the first time that you did that. I don't remember how long ago that was, but I try to be on top of that. I make sure that at least once a week I'm going through and catching up on anybody that's tweeted or retweeted, but thank you for asking. And Genesee Hair Salon obviously is a generous creator who's willing to share for others, so I really do appreciate that extra support. Makeup Mom and Son is here as a member and a moderator. She is a very much loved friend of Tuber Chat and has been for quite some time. Jack Dawson just rolled in and has dropped a super chat on us. He's done that many times before. And I really do appreciate that extra support. So for that reason, we're going to look at Jack Dawson's channel next before we start spinning the wheel again. Jack Dawson is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, to say the least. So True 2K Savage has 326 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 400 that they're thinking about right now. Oh, Be Amazing Sylvia, thank you for the share. I get notifications. They're not consistent, but I do get some of them. Let's look at Jack Dawson. Now, when I look for this channel, I usually type in the name of a popular video game that he would play. So let's try today Call of Duty and see what happens. The thing is, Jack Dawson is such an unbelievably popular name on the internet because of the lead character in the Titanic movie, of course, right? So with this creator, even though they're almost at 1,700 subscribers, they still struggle with the search results a little bit. What we can do is add the name of one of the video games. Make sure you're matching the avatar when you get to Jack Dawson, and make sure you're looking at the right channel. And the more we search, find, and click on creators' channel names, the better they rise up the search results, and eventually YouTube will do a better job of predicting when people are looking for that particular channel. Genesee Hair Salon, Oh, how do you find the list so that you can retweet others? I'll show you actually in a moment, but thank you for asking. So I'll pull up the Twitter list and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Jack Dawson is a member of that Twitter list as well. Like I said, he is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. He enjoys sharing for others. He promotes when everybody's in the chat. He allows people to connect in his live streams the same way that we do here in Superchat. And what you'll find, he's a fantastic commentator. So when you make it into one of his live streams, which is every day, he's playing a different video game, but he'll keep you up to speed on what's happening as well as keep up with the chat, which is really, really cool. And he always says love, support, and respect is the key. That's what you'll find from him and his community. So I always appreciate Jack Dawson as a friend, and with that extra support, thank you for your super chat today. So let's look at Twitter for a second, and I'll show you what on earth I'm talking about when I mention this Twitter list. Now I'm gonna log out of my Superchat account because I want to show you exactly how this is supposed to look. And I'll switch to my personal account so that you can see what it will look like when you are doing the same thing. So you log into your own, obviously, Twitter account, and then when we look for Superchat, and Keto Mama Michelle, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. And forgive me, my internet always crawls while I'm live streaming. So when we look for Superchat, we just want to go right to the profile page, right? So here's the Twitter page for Superchat. When you click these three dots, and this goes for any profile on Twitter, if they have a list, oh, forgive me. Actually, this is how you add and remove people from lists. Sorry. Over here on the left, when you're looking at a Twitter profile, is lists. When we click on that, we look for... Oh, why on earth? Forgive me. I'm talking nonsense here. I'm forgetting what I'm doing because I'm not usually logged in like this. Okay, let's start over. When we're looking at a Twitter profile, we click these three dots and we go down to View Lists. And then this is where we're going to see the lists that Superchat is a part of. So one of these is from Mellow Nomadic Adventures, which Superchat just has to be a member on theirs. And this is the Superchat Stars Twitter list from Superchat where you can be added. So like I said, there's 87 members here now. What a Twitter list does is it allows you to add profiles to a list, therefore be able to see only tweets from that list of accounts. So for instance, if you had celebrities or news or television shows or musicians or things like that, you could separate them based on what you want to see. It's something we probably all wish they would do on every social network, but Twitter is an expert at this. So you can follow the list if you want, but there's also this link here where you can click 87 members. And this is where you get a chance to see all of the different creators that have been added to Superchat. Now, remember, I'm not on my same account. Oh, what am I doing here? Oh, okay, yeah, I'm not on my own account for Superchat. I'm on my personal account. That's why I'm not following a lot of these channels here, but Superchat is. But anyway, you go through these and you'll be able to see all these creators. And these are all people who have at least once in the last year tweeted or retweeted for Superchat. They might be willing to do the same thing for you. So forgive my convoluted disaster of a tutorial there showing you what that is. But hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with that. And of course, I do appreciate all the extra support when people share on any social network, including Twitter. Living Beautifully, good to see you here again. Thanks for coming in. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody during my long speech coming in. And if I've missed a question or a comment that anybody's mentioned, forgive me for missing that. Just please be patient with me. Mention it again with 3 thumbs up or @mention Superchat Connect and Grow. And hopefully that will help me see it a little bit easier, and I'll try to catch it the next time around. Let's look at Corrine's life right now. This is a dear friend to Superchat, somebody who is here as a member and a moderator, an extremely generous creator in every way that you can describe on YouTube. They are fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them when you get to their channel, including Super Chats and memberships. And I see they've actually got a premiere coming up today, so that'll be after Tuber Chat by half an hour to an hour, something like that, later this afternoon. For those of you who are in the Western time zones, you'll find Corrine's Life with some brand new content today, later in the day. She also allows people to connect in her live streams the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat. She does the featured channels collaboration that I've talked about, and she is willing to swap playlists with other creators for the purpose of gaining watch hours, so you can reach out to her for that. As well, I'm going to show you her second channel. This is Corrine's Life. It's pure variety on this channel. My goodness, pardon me. And on her second channel here that we're looking at, Lighthouse and Anchor Designs, this is where she shows us the process with which she makes the merchandise that she's involved in right now, both for herself and the merchandise that she's willing to make for other YouTubers and small businesses. So if you're somebody who's thinking about getting into merchandise of any kind, you can reach out to Corrine's Life directly for that as well. And for those of you who've been with Tuber Chat for a little while, you've actually likely seen me wear Corrine's Life's t-shirt several times that she graciously sent over, which I appreciate, and I do love that shirt. So, Pal's Island Kitchen is here. Let me get you onto the wheel. Pal's Island Kitchen is a member, of course. And I'll spin, and we'll get another channel up here. Pardon me again, just for one quick second. Let's see who's going to come up. Okay, Angie Poo 215 channel will be the next one that we look at, and I'll be back in 1 second. All right, let's see what Angie Poo 215 channel has going on for us today. Now, one of the things I can show you, I talked about this for a quick second at the beginning of today's live stream when they first came in, but Angie Poo 215 channel happens to be an extremely generous creator. So when we're talking about merchandise, they actually sent over the first gift that I've received from anybody on YouTube that was unsolicited. Right? Sometimes, I mean, if you're going to send somebody a t-shirt and things like that, you kind of got to ask the t-shirt size before you send it over. But this was unsolicited and a very wonderful surprise. So Angie Poo 215 channel has this personalized shot glass from their Socialable collection. And hopefully everybody will check all that stuff out when you connect with Angie Poo 215 channel. Check out all the different merchandise that they have and things like that. As I've told the story about this gift that was sent over, I've been told about the other generosity that Angie Poo 215 channel seems to be building a reputation for. Corrine's Life is actually shipping to the UK this week for a few YouTube creators. Very, very cool. And yeah, hopefully we're okay. I hope I haven't missed anything in the chat, but it looks like everybody's doing okay meeting new friends and family members. We don't know Angie Poo 215 channel's sub count right this second, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards the next milestone that they're looking towards. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones, whether we're working on our first 5 subscribers or 10 or 50 or 100 or 1,000 or even more. So we just want to push each other along as much as we can. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually. Of course, Facing Reality is hanging out. Always good to see Facing Reality. They always spread a lot of positivity in the chat and are definitely not afraid to engage, whether it is with questions or comments for the betterment of everybody in the community, which I appreciate greatly. Spotless Calm is here right now. We're going to be looking at this channel actually in a couple of hours. When we look on their videos tab, we should see that they've got a premiere set up. We're going to go and watch that today in another hour and a half or so. And they do something like that every single day. So they either do a premiere or a lengthy live stream. You can see all these past live streams, these 8-hour live streams. So there's almost always something happening on this channel. There's always conversation to be had and engagement in the live chats there. And I always enjoy connecting with them. Angie Poof 215 channel is working on 1,500 right now, so hopefully we'll get them a little bit farther towards that goal. Abby Stalker Mom, I hope I welcomed you today. Abby Stalker Mom is another supportive creator. I hope I haven't missed anybody in the chat. So with 495 subscribers, Spotless.com is getting very, very close to 500. I hope that within an hour and a half from now, when we go to watch that premiere, we see that Spotless.com will cross that 500 mark. And like I said, they're extremely supportive. So not only here in Superchat, they support on all of my channels, particularly the copyright-free music channel. So for those of you who haven't seen it, all of the music that you hear in the background of Superchat is available as copyright-free music that you can use in your videos and live streams. Spotless.com is over there in our virtual 24-hour live stream every day, running that for me, and in turn I run their stuff for them as well. But we also joke because we bounce back and forth in between premieres, live streams, commenting on videos, and we run into each other constantly. Same as somebody might do with Scratch and PPA, for instance, somebody who's out supporting all the time. You run into him regularly. Spotless.com is that kind of generous creator. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Joy Blessed Life has come in with a super chat. Thank you very much for that extra support. I really do appreciate that. That's our featured channel for today. Like I said, they're a dynamic couple of creators who share a lot of variety on their channel, including live streams. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. We did look at that channel for the first 10 minutes of today's live stream, as we do with all of our featured channels. We feature a different channel every single day based on impact and generosity that I see within the community. We do that across all of our social networks, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, pardon me, my gosh, and on the thumbnails of our videos, as you've seen. So, of interesting note maybe to a few people, I've actually gotten off of a few things. So I don't really like to say that I'm on a diet. It's more like a change in lifestyle. So for those of you who remember, not too long ago, I was drinking like 6 to 8 diet sodas a day. Used to be regular soda, used to be Pepsi, and then I switched and I was drinking a Monster. But I only recently, embarrassingly, realized how much sugar is in a Monster drink. It's 54 grams of sugar, at least in Canada, and 180 grams of caffeine. Not that that means very much, but 54 grams of sugar is ridiculous. It's like 13 teaspoons or tablespoons or whatever it is. It's unbelievable. Anyway, so that freaked me out. I got right off of all that stuff, so I've been doing not much more than cucumbers and water. Not that I've been strict or anything like that, but I have a feeling that my throat is just playing games with me for a couple of days. We'll have to put up with that for the rest of today until it gets a little bit more used to the change, I think, because I was drinking so much carbonated stuff and I'm right off it now. No more carbonation either. So hopefully that will help, and then my voice will do a lot better for us as time goes on. Right now we're looking at Be Amazing Sylvia, and this creator obviously is doing fantastic with over 3,000 subscribers. Now, she is a very much loved and well-respected member of the small YouTuber community at large, even outside of Superchat. She has a wealth of knowledge. She's part of the Drop the Link Day crew. As you can see, Team Build with Geo is right there on her featured channels list as well. She's fully monetized, of course, so there's lots of ways to support her when we get to her channel, including super chats and memberships. And hopefully everybody will support Be Amazing Sylvia. I'm going to show you her second channel here in a moment as well. And she's got a lot of our friends, familiar faces on her featured channels list there. Angie Poo 215 channel, thank you so much for the super chat. I always appreciate that extra support. We looked at that channel a few minutes ago, but again, we see some more generosity from Angie Poo 215 channel. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. And every time somebody does something like that, the link is dropped so you can connect with them very quickly. Sylvia and C Daily is the second channel from Be Amazing Sylvia, and this channel has a lot of variety, but we see that they've already long surpassed 148 subscribers, which is very, very cool. So I'm hoping everybody will support Sylvia on both of these channels. Like I said, she's part of the Drop the Link Day crew. They allow people to connect in a similar way to what we do here in Tuber Chat, but she's generous in every way that you can describe. Sam's Vlogs Trains and More is here. I don't know how long I've been missing putting you on the wheel, but Sam's Vlogs Trains and More is used to that. If anybody sees me making mistakes, then I always appreciate a little bit of a nudge. Sam's Vlogs Trains and More is not shy and will definitely do that if it goes on too long. The Hoops Family Network's in the house. She was celebrating a birthday yesterday. That's Amanda. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Hoops Family Network is inspirational in the creation of Tuber Chat. And Ace Flaw 1, Andy is here, another creator that's been with Tuber Chat from the very beginning. We're on episode number 255 today? Yes, 255. And Andy, Ace Flaw 1 is still with Tuber Chat. So I'm always happy to see creators still growing their channel after all of that time. You always wonder to yourself, who's going to be with you a year after you start your channel and 2 years after you start your channel and things like that. And now that Tuber Chat's been here a little over a year, we're starting to see some of that in a lot of creators. Ah, look at this. Sam's Vlogs Trains and More is the one that came in with the extra luck today. I just put your channel on the wheel and you came up instantly. Sam's Vlogs Trains and More. It doesn't happen all the time, but we're happy to see that happen for him when it does. Sam's Vlogs Trains and More happens to be a moderator both here and on our copyright-free music channel. He happens to be a member, of course, as well. That's why I talk about putting his channel on the wheel right away. But Sam's Vlogs Trains and More is generous in every way that you can describe on YouTube as well. He allows people to connect in his live streams the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat. He actually does dedicated live streams once a week for that purpose. They're random, so you're going to have to subscribe to that channel and put that notification bell on, excuse me, to make sure that you don't miss those. Unmasked Lifestyle's in the house. Let me get you onto the wheel as well. Shay's Journey's in the house. Good to see you here. Thank you so much for your super chat. Shay's Journey is a longtime friend of Tuber Chat as well, an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. So thank you for that, that super chat. I'm going to make sure that your channel is the next one that we look at before I spin the wheel again. But it's good to see Shay's Journey back in the house. And Sam's Vlogs Trains and More as well is willing to swap playlists with other creators for the purpose of gaining watch hours. And then, of course, they do the featured channels collaboration that I talk about all the time with a lot of familiar faces there as well. So let's have a quick look at Shay's Journey. Thank you once again for that super chat. Oh, Tiffany Wears T-shirts. Thank you so much for coming in and making notice of my T-shirt. Yes, I have an abundant number of these T-shirts, so of course they get their use, that's for sure. I have to watch a video of yours. I was on Tiffany Wears T-shirts channel again because I do my community post sharing in advance, and I believe I'm going to share, if it hasn't already gone out today, forgive me for not remembering, I will be sharing a video for Tiffany Wears T-shirts today. And I did notice on your channel a video that I haven't seen yet, and it's called Tiffany Buys T-shirts. What happened? And I gotta see what that is. So I'm looking forward to that. Tiffany Wears T-shirts is a extremely fun creator. She brings fun everywhere that she goes, and it's always a pleasure having her in the chat. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her as well. Shay's Journey, like I said, has been a longtime friend of Tuber Chat. They've actually been with Tuber Chat probably for a year. And with 1,680 subscribers, they're getting very close to 1,700. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. You'll see pure variety on this channel, including something I'll definitely want to see, an iPad Pro 12.9 unboxing. I'm always a fan of anything Apple, of course. So it'd be interesting to see that, but Shay's Journey is fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support her when we get to her channel, including super chats and memberships. As you can see, she does the featured channels collaboration there as well, and has been a long time friend of Superchat. So thank you one more time for your super chat. I really do appreciate that extra support, of course. And like I said, Shay's Journey's been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for a long time with Superchat. I'm going to spin the wheel in another second, but again, if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. So let's spin and see what's coming up next. Tiffany Wears T-Shirts is making an inside joke with Kristen Welton about her channel. That might start to become a thing now, as a matter of fact. Makeup Mom and Son is coming up next. This is another generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. Somebody who's here with us as a dedicated moderator as well as a member. Makeup Mom and Son has pure variety on her channel. She does a mix of videos and live streams, everything from unboxings to reviews, and then live streams can involve just about anything. So it's pure variety here, and you'll find some wild success with this one video that she just put out a few weeks ago. Most of these 4,000 views came within the first couple of days, which is very cool, and hopefully we'll see more of that activity as well. I hope everybody's always reading the analytics, so even if you don't like it, like I happen to be a geek and a nerd, so I love numbers and charts and graphs, and I stare at it way too much, right? But even if you don't like it, I hope that everybody is looking at it frequently, and the reason why is because over time you will see patterns. The numbers tell you a story. And what we're looking for when we read the analytics is not necessarily what we're doing wrong, but often what we're doing right so that we can duplicate that success. So I'm hoping that we see some more like this from Makeup Mom and Son soon. Now, this is an extremely generous creator, and the story I love telling the most about Makeup Mom and Son lately is the fact that she only recently started live streaming a few months ago, but on her very first live stream, it went on for more than 4 hours, and then she was rated 3 times during that live stream. And I think that speaks volumes about the creator behind the channel when we talk about the kind of support that we see coming in to somebody like that is obviously because of the support that she puts out there for others. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with Makeup Mom and Son. She's already halfway on the road to 800. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther. Next, we're going to see Claymere, who has shown a different kind of generosity here in the chat today, but she shows generosity in many different ways on her channel as well. Claymere dropped a super chat on us earlier today for another channel, Fit4 Expedition, which we had a quick look at. And then thank you so much, Michael's Adventures. I always appreciate every moment that you are able to spend. Claymere here has 2,320 subscribers right now. She's fully monetized, of course, so there's lots of ways to support her when you get to her channel, including super chats and memberships. What you'll find as well is when you can make it into one of her live streams, she does a spectacular job of promoting other channels. She is so unbelievably focused on promoting others, and it's something that really stands out when I see Claymere and the things that she does. As you can see, she's got a couple of these videos lined up right now, Creator Corner, where she's featuring other creators, but she has pure variety on her channel as well, including videos as well as live streams. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with Claymere. And the new channel that she has brought to us today, Fit4 Expedition, is a friend of hers that's in the chat with us today. As Facing Reality says, don't be shy, come say hi. Yes, absolutely. The best success here in YouTube in Tuber Chat is found in making the first move. So when you want to connect with other creators, you can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. Just simply say hello, get a conversation started, then let them know you want to connect to their channel. Once you're over there, watch a full video of at least 3 minutes long, leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video, give a thumbs up, subscribe, turn the notification bell on for all creators as you see me do, and enable your notifications, and then come back, let them know that you've done that. They will do the same thing for you. Tiffany wears t-shirts. We never know what to expect on her channel. When she says something like that, I was accosted by an emu yesterday. I don't know whether she's serious, because it's possible. Now I don't have any recourse but to go to her channel and check. So Tiffany wears t-shirts definitely has some instinct for promotion and marketing as well. But like I said, we never know what to expect from her. So hopefully everybody will enjoy hanging out with Tiffany wears t-shirts. And let's spin. We'll get one more channel up here for now and see what's happening with The Real Deal with Shonda Davis. This is another extremely supportive channel. Now, I see The Real Deal with Shonda Davis out there supporting other channels regularly. So when I'm out doing the same thing, bouncing in between premieres and live streams, I run into The Real Deal with Shonda Davis regularly as well. She's here in Tuber Chat almost every single day, and she supports on my other channels as well, particularly the Copyright Free Music channel, by hanging out in our virtual 24-hour live stream to keep the conversation going over there and keep the watch hours grinding away, which I really do appreciate, of course, that extra support. With 918 subscribers, The Real Deal with Shonda Davis is officially on the road towards 1K. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther today for anybody that hasn't already connected with them. As well, if anybody has the ability to share the stream, whether it's on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I'll appreciate that greatly. And then if you haven't already given a thumbs up for today's stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a second, and it helps the algorithm, not just for today, but in the coming days and weeks, as you can imagine. And then if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. I'm going to take a break right now for a few minutes. We're going to be right back. I'm going to put some more names onto the wheel from our chat list, and when we get back, we're going to be looking at Bingy Roy Vlogs. All right, we're back with Bingy Roy Vlogs. This is one of our newest official members, as a matter of fact, and a channel that I enjoy talking about. I'm enjoying getting to know this channel. They show DIY projects that anybody, I believe anybody can do, and they're fantastic in my opinion. And the reason why is because they use resources that are available around most people's homes. You can put something together that doesn't take very long either. They're not like, you know, it's a one-day project or several hours, but something that you can enjoy and reap the benefits from for years, if not possibly even decades. And like I said, there's more to learn on this channel, and I'm enjoying getting to know it, but it did stand out to me right away. Bingy Roy Vlogs has been with Superchat for just under a month now, I believe, but has already had impact, at least on myself, for that reason. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They're obviously a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. And Chris's Clever Craft has just dropped another super chat on us, so thank you for that. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, we're going to put Chris's Clever Craft up next before I start spinning the wheel again. I did add a couple more names. I added Charlene Heel, Abby Stockermom, Facing Reality, and our beloved moderator, Scratch and Pete PA. I see that Hilda DC is in the house as well. Good to see you here always. And again, I should mention, if anybody wants to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. So, let's have a look at Chris's Clever Craft and see what's happening. I expect to move a little bit quicker during the second half of the live stream, but we've got a long way to go. We've got an hour, so I'm going to be able to put lots of channels on the screen. Chris's Clever Craft right now has 261 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit closer to 300. This is another channel I'm enjoying getting to know, and the creator behind this channel, of course. We actually went and watched a premiere from Chris's Clever Craft yesterday, right after Superchat, which is very cool. And it's interesting because when I was watching this recent video, is it this one or was it the Shed? Yeah, Shed Wars. When I was watching this video, I was having a great time because, spoiler alert here, but there was like chickens just wandering around during the video, and I thought it was the funniest thing. And then when we watched this video yesterday, we've got chickens and ducks like together, which is fun and cool, and I know everybody was enjoying that. So there's a lot to this channel, a lot of variety. Chris's Clever Craft definitely has the kind of personality that is going to draw people in. I believe that. So like I said, I'm having a good time getting to know this channel and this creator, and they've been with Superchat just about every single day since finding us, and it's been a little while for them now. I think we're getting on a couple of months that Chris's Clever Craft has been with us. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting, and we'll push this channel a little bit closer towards 300. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a second, and it helps the algorithm not just for today, but also in the coming days and weeks, as you can imagine. Jeremy D-Day's in the house. This is the second channel from JD Knight 7, who's been with Superchat from the beginning, connected to me for well over a year and a half. And Nita VR Designs, good to see you here. Now we're going to look at Scratch and PPA. They will have a premiere coming out tomorrow, as they always do on Tuesday. Happens around lunchtime in the Eastern Time Zone at 12:15. And they're very consistent. We're on week 30-something now. And Scratch and PPA has been doing this interactive series for quite some time. Oh, Angie Poo 215 channel. It happens all the time. If you can imagine, Kristen Walton is my girlfriend. We live together. We've been together for almost 6 years now. She's been here from the start of both my YouTube journey myself and for the beginning of Superchat. She's a paying member and a moderator, and has been unsubscribed from Superchat at least 3 times, including this past weekend. So when we look at these glitches and purges and things that are going on, just remember it's YouTube doing it. but you know, occasionally it's just going to drop something that's completely unjustified. We'll have to catch it back. Nisha James TV, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And Scratch and PPA right now has 655 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther towards the 700 that they're thinking about. Scratch and PPA is one of the most supportive creators that I've met on YouTube. He supports on all the channels that I'm involved with. He moderates for all of them, as well as he moderates for a lot of other people. Now, what you'll find when you catch Scratch and PPA on one of these premieres that comes out every Tuesday is a chat that runs even faster than Superchat, faster than most that you've seen, because the overwhelming support that Scratch and PPA gives out all the time to others, that comes back to him during these premieres, and you see that it is really a high-speed, fast-paced environment to be in. So it makes it a lot of fun. It's really cool. It's definitely something to see. But the interactive series of videos means that you're able to vote on the content of next week's video if you follow Scratch and PPA on Instagram, Twitter, and or Facebook, which of course I do. And it sets his series apart, makes it unique, and a lot of fun to interact with. As well, he does a very considerate and thoughtful job of promoting other creators in each video, and that gives you an opportunity to meet over 30 different generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters that have had impact on one of the most supportive creators that I know. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Scratch and PPA. I definitely think if you've been to Superchat for any amount of time, you should be following all of our moderators, and Scratch and PPA is definitely a shining jewel in our family. Good Cemetery's Gone Bad Vlogs is coming up next. And let's have a look at what they got going on for us. With 595 subscribers right now, they're getting very close to 600. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit closer today. We might even be able to get them all the way there. Good Cemetery's Gone Bad Vlogs is fairly new to Superchat, only having been here for what I believe is a little bit less than a month or so. But I'm having a good time getting to know this channel, and eventually we'll get to know the creator behind it as well. That's one of the reasons why I enjoy putting channels on the screen like this, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them as well. They're here with us almost every single day in Superchat, possibly every day as a matter of fact. I'm just going to get some more names onto our wheel before I spin again, and we'll see what is coming up, what I can do about getting some more names from our chat list here. I have a separate window. When you see me staring off onto the side like that, it's because I'm watching another window to see what I'm going to do about adding names. Abby Stalker Mom's already on there. Keto Mama Michelle will come up right now. Mama's Handprint, and Tiffany Wears T-shirts. And then I'll add some more names as we need them. Let's spin. We'll see who's coming up next. House of X Entertainment Inc. is here. That is It's Me Wanston Yes Honey, who I was hanging out with for his morning time talk today. And then Yo, it's your boy Leo as well. The two of them have a joint business channel there called House of X Entertainment Inc. I'm going to get that right onto the wheel because they happen to be members. Farmer Girl Christine, good to see you here. And Tiffany Wears T-shirts is up right now. So Tiffany says that she's going to have a video featuring emus very soon, which is going to be interesting to see. The Gathering Within, good to see you in the house as well. Thank you for coming in. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. Tiffany Wears T-shirts has a channel that is not only pure variety, but I talk about this because we really never know what to expect from Tiffany Wears T-shirts, especially when it comes to her live streams. So she does a great job of posting frequently, but as well does a mix of these live streams and videos. She brings fun with her everywhere she goes. So even outside of her own channel, when she's in the chat, she's always engaging and always brings a lot of energy and fun, which I appreciate absolutely. She is generous in all the ways you can describe on YouTube as well. She allows people to connect with each other in her live stream. She has a very much loving community that surrounds her. They are very much dedicated and loyal, both to Tiffany Wears T-shirts and I'm sure to each other as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with Tiffany Wears T-shirts, and you'll find some of that fun coming your way as well. She's got 1,820 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit closer to the 1,900 that she's thinking about. She is fully monetized, so you can support her with super chats when you get over there as well. We've seen her drop many of those here. So hopefully everybody's enjoying connecting with each other here in the chat. Derek's Journey is here. I did want to let you know, I did check out your video. It took me until right before we started today's Tuber Chat episode, but I do appreciate you using one of the songs from the copyright-free music channel. So I did add your video into the copyright-free music channel's front page, as I do when people do that. And just to say that I appreciate it. So Pal's Island Kitchen is coming up as well, and this is another generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter with 720 subscribers. They're getting close to 800. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther right now. And Pal's Island Kitchen is a creator where there's obviously much to be learned here. We can tell by this delicious looking content, as well as entertained and inspired by on this channel. But this is a creator who's out supporting others regularly as well. So when I'm bouncing around between premieres, live streams, commenting on videos, I run into Pal's Island Kitchen regularly, and they support both here on Tuber Chat and on our copyright-free music channel. They're known to come by there once in a while as well and help us keep the conversation going, grind the watch hours out, and I always appreciate that extra support. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that kind of support coming to them from Pal's Island Kitchen after you connect with them. What's up with P Channel 73? Thank you for coming in. It's good to see you here. Let's spin the wheel and we'll get another channel up. We've still got a long way to go. We got about 45 minutes before we're going to go and watch a premiere from our dear friend Spotless Calm today. Right now, we're looking at House of X Entertainment Inc. Or we will be in a quick second as soon as I get it up. This is a couple of creators who have been with me for at least a year and a half now. They have been with Tuber Chat from the beginning. As a matter of fact, It's Me Wanston Yes Honey was the very first creator to ever come in to a Tuber Chat live stream. 255 episodes later, they are still here. They are fully monetized, both Yo, It's Your Boy Leo and It's Me Wanston Yes Honey on their personal channels. So there's lots of ways to support them over there, including super chats and memberships. But then as well, here they have 648 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. I believe their goal is to monetize this channel by the end of the year, and I'm sure that they will do that. They are very much loved and well-respected members of the small YouTuber community, as well as here in Tuber Chat. They show generosity in every way that you can describe as well, including they do a lot of focusing on other creators with interviews. Kristen Welton and I were both interviewed by them as well. Thanks, Thrill Seeks, for coming back in. Fanatic Guide is here. Always good to have you in the house. Fanatic Guide is another extremely supportive creator. They're over here with us on Tuber Chat every day, and then as well on our copyright-free music channel, helping us keep that going and grow that channel as well. Let's think about spinning the wheel again. And we'll see what's happening with Facing Reality. Facing Reality is an energetic creator that always engages our chat with conversation as well as positivity, and I always appreciate that extra support. It's wonderful when creators, first of all, are not afraid to ask questions, but secondly, when they're willing to share information so that other creators can benefit by improving their videos or their channels, and perhaps avoiding some of the mistakes that other creators make. Like even myself, this is why I love sharing information or stories or experience. I'll tell you about all my failures and things like that, if you want to call it that, mistakes that I've made, because the hope is that by telling stories like this and engaging the chat and everybody getting involved, we can all help push each other along even faster. You know what I mean? It's not a race, but we all wish things would move along quicker. And if you can avoid some of the pitfalls that other creators have found just from them sharing their stories, that will really help. Thrill Seeks, thank you so much for another super chat. I really do appreciate that extra support. We already looked at that channel earlier today, but I do appreciate the extra super chat, so thank you for that. TWTTV is in the house. Good to see you here as well. Little Shatter, good to see you back in the house as well. And hopefully everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. Rabbit Hole Clicker, I forget whether I welcomed you today or not, how long you've been here. Forgive me for not being sure. Rabbit Hole Clicker is another creator who's here with Superchat every single day and on our copyright-free music channel, helping us out over there, which I really appreciate. Facing Reality is pure variety on this channel, but definitely has encouraging words and positive messages. As they say on their banner, they do the same thing here in our chat. They will likely probably do the same thing when they get to your channel as well. So with 619 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push Facing Reality a little bit farther towards the 700 that they're thinking about. I'm going to spin the wheel pretty soon. I'll get a couple more channels happening. We've got well over half an hour to go, so we've got lots of time to put lots of channels on the screen before we go and raid Spotless Calm for a premiere that they have got happening right after Tuber Chat today. Abby Stalker Mom is coming up right now. This is another extremely supportive creator, somebody who not only supports us here on Tuber Chat, she hangs out in our copyright-free music channel almost every day, but then as well, I see Abby Stalker Mom out supporting others regularly, and it's one of the things I love to see the most, is that when people are out supporting each other. So while I'm out trying to do the same thing, bouncing between premieres, live streams, commenting on videos, I'm always happy to see people from the Tuber Chat community supporting each other. Tiffany Wears T-shirts might be silent for a quick moment. Everybody mark the day on your calendar. We'll see if that's actually something that's going to happen. Tiffany Wears T-shirts, like I said, is a barrel of fun. And hopefully everybody will connect with her if you haven't already. The Hoops Family Network is still in the house. I'm just getting your channel onto the wheel. Hilda DC, let me know if you're still here. Sky Above, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here and everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Let's spin. We'll see who's coming up next. We're going to look at Charlene Heal. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Right now we're looking at Charlene Heal. This is another creator who's extremely supportive. They're here in Tuber Chat every single day. They come to our copyright-free music channel to support us there. They support on my personal channel, and I run into them supporting others regularly as well when I'm bouncing around in between premieres, live streams, and commenting on videos. They bring energy and positivity into any chat where they end up showing up. And they're definitely a dynamic creator who wants to share a lot of positivity on their channel as well. So I hope everybody will enjoy connecting to Charlene Heal. This is obviously a creator we can learn from as well as be entertained and inspired by. The American Wanderer. Let's get your channel up here. And Joyous Uzoma is here. Fanatic Guide. And I'll add a couple more names. Oh, Genesee Hair Salon hasn't been up yet. I'll add some more names soon. Let's spin. We'll see what's coming up next. My pleasure, Abby Stalker Mom, having your channel up. The Hoops Family Network is coming up right now. This is Amanda, and she is single-handedly the driving force between myself and the small YouTuber community. So I'd already been on YouTube for a couple of years. I actually started by running channels for other people and consulting before even starting my own channels. And when I ran into the Hoops Family Network, Amanda is an extremely generous creator who enjoys introducing people to each other. So she started introducing to me to some people who are still with us now, including JD Knight 7, Fern's Junk Closet, and many others. And so she surrounds herself with other generous creators. It is from the generosity of Amanda and other creators that I met through her that inspired the idea for Tuber Chat to even have come along. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to the Hoops Family Network. This is a creator I've been connected to for about 2 years now. She supports on every channel, of course. She actually has a second channel that I'll show you in another moment. She allows people to connect in her live streams the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat. She just celebrated a birthday yesterday, as a matter of fact, and we visited her live stream for that as well. She's willing to swap playlists with other creators for the purpose of gaining watch hours, of course. And I'll show you her second channel now, the Hoops Paranormal, where this channel has 423 subscribers right now, so I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther towards the 500 that she's thinking about. And I'm always happy to see creators break into a second channel, especially if it's something that's appropriate, right? When you have a variety channel like what the Hoops Family Network really seems to be, and then you break off into a niche that you either really enjoy or have had some success with, then I'm always happy to see that happen. I always love seeing creators expand into other areas. So let's spin and we'll get another channel up here and see what's happening. Farmer Girl Christine, thank you for the thumbs up. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a second, and I will appreciate it greatly. Let's look at Mama's Handprint. This is another creator with 423 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 500 that they're thinking about. We can see on this channel there is much to be learned as well. And then it's great to see that you've got your subscriptions public. It's fun that you have it front and center there, but you can see that there is much to be learned on this channel just by having a quick look at some of this stuff. Like, for instance, amazing benefits of organic pineapple. It's one of my favorite things. I love pineapple. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Mama's Handprint. They also happen to be a supportive creator, so they're here with Tuber Chat frequently, and then as well I run into them regularly supporting other creators as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy some of that support coming back to them when you connect with Mama's Handprint. I'm just going to refresh a page and look over soon at my list. I'll add some more names to our wheel. We still got a half an hour to go before we go and see a premiere from our dear friend Spotless Calm. Fanatic Guide is coming up next. This is an extremely supportive creator, somebody who's here with us in Tuber Chat just about every single day. As well, they come into the copyright-free music channel. They're actually support on all my channels, but on the copyright-free music channel, they come over there as well and hang out in our virtual 24-hour live stream to help grind out the watch hours and keep the conversation going over there, which I really do appreciate. For those of you who haven't already seen it, all the music that you hear in the background of Tuber Chat is available as copyright-free music on that channel that you can use in your videos and live streams. So Fanatic Guide here has 2,360 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 2,400 that they're thinking about. And it's interesting to notice that while this seems to be a gaming channel, there's a lot more to it, because some of the wild success that they found with a few of their videos have been from how-tos. So for instance, they've got 70,000 here, 60,000 here, 30, 20, and many over 10, which is very, very cool to see. There's obviously much that can be learned from this creator, as well as entertained and inspired by. So Hilda DC is still in the house. Let me get you onto the wheel. She's part of our moderator squad. And I did say I was going to add a couple more names to the wheel. Oh yeah, Genesee Hair Salon says that they noticed they weren't getting any notifications from Sam's Vlogs Trains of More, so they went to his channel again. Seems YouTube unsubbed. Yeah, it's happening to everybody all the time. Even Kristen Walton, my girlfriend, who I live with for more than 5 years now, and is a paying member and a moderator on TuberChat, was unsubscribed for at least the third time. So it's YouTube that does it, and it's very frustrating for everybody. So if there's a creator out there and you haven't seen anything from them for a while and it comes to mind, you have to go back and check out their channel just to see if YouTube has taken that away. Radical Productions is still in the house. The Gathering Within is an extremely supportive, generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. And then Farmer Girl Christine. And I'll add some more names in another moment. Yeah, what's up with P Channel 73? The struggle is real. There are a lot of frustrations that come along with the things that we do, but I hope everybody enjoys the journey, right? So there's a thought that we only have to climb to the first 1,000 subscribers once, but this other way of looking at that is we only get to do this journey one time, right? If you start another channel, that's a bit of a different story, but there's nothing like the first time going through this process. You learn a lot along the way, hopefully about yourself as well as about the social network environment as well, YouTube itself, video production, all the other things we have to do, marketing, business, and everything else. But hopefully everybody enjoys it. I really do mean that, because that's what's going to make the big difference in what you're going to get out of YouTube. So Genesee Hair Salon has 233 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther towards the 300 that they're thinking about. They obviously are a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, and as a matter of fact are even so much so that they recently tweeted for us. So forgive me for not remembering whether it was a tweet or a retweet. I believe it was a retweet that you commented on, which is very cool, and I always appreciate that extra support. But that makes Genesee Hair Salon a member of our Twitter list, where you can meet many other creators, 87 as of today, that are also active on Twitter, where if you're the kind of creator that enjoys supporting others in that way and sharing other people's videos, you will likely see some external traffic coming in to your channel and videos as well. And The Gathering Within hit 300. Very cool. It's always great to see creators celebrating different milestones. Let me spin the wheel. One of the things that I don't talk about enough is like live stream etiquette, let's say, for instance, right? So TuberChat has a lot of rules and things that go along with the chat, and a lot of it is meant not only to help here, to keep everybody kind of in the same mentality and on the same page. People who don't like this kind of live stream will leave right away. It's kind of designed that way so that nobody ends up wasting their time, right? But as well, some of the things that we do are meant to help so that when you're in other live streams, you have an easier time over there. You don't get timed out, banned, and things like that. So one of the things that you want to keep in mind when you're in live streams is spammy comments, for instance. And anything can be looked at as spam when, for instance, you're saying the same thing over and over and over again, particularly if you're putting a particular emoji. So that's here in Superchat, that's not enough to get somebody onto the wheel. In case anybody was just firing messages into the chat hoping that that helps, it actually doesn't, because the robot that I use to keep track of how active everybody is able to determine how much everybody's interacting with each other. So when we see creators, there's many times where a creator will be here and just drop, you know, a single emoji in the chat every minute or every 2 minutes or something like that. You have to be careful, because that's actually considered spam. And for here in Superchat, it doesn't help, but other creators in other live streams may find you getting timed out, banned, or even worse. Cute Goth Girl Gamer is here and happens to be a member, so of course I'm going to put them on the wheel right away. They happen to be a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. They support on all of my channels. So let's spin the American Wanderer. As much to be learned from on this channel, as a matter of fact. They're fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when we get to their channel. You can see that they're also willing to help with other business ideas when it comes to graphic design, t-shirts, vinyl graphics, and things like that, which is very cool. So hopefully everybody will use this channel as a resource as well as entertainment. The American Wanderer has 1,460 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little closer to the 1,500 that they're thinking about. Now we're going to look at Radical Productions, and I'm going to start moving a lot faster because I want to get as many channels on the wheel as I can in the next 25 or so minutes. And Radical Productions has almost 6,000 subscribers right now. We can see that they're so close. They're officially on the road to 6K. They have 5,960. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit closer right now. And you can see that they are doing some basic, I like to call it community awareness, so forgive me if I'm describing that in the wrong way. But you can see on their banner here, it says proceeds from their organization will be directed towards initiatives to end homelessness in America. They put a lot of focus on homeless people, kind of telling stories and describing what things are like, uncovering the truth of uncovering the truth of systemic oppression from coast to coast and everywhere in between, which is very cool. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with Radical Productions. Obviously, with the wild success that they're experiencing, there's much to be learned from these creators, as well as entertained and inspired by. So let's spin. Like I said, we're going to move much faster now. I'll get some more names onto the wheel in another minute. Joyce Uzoma, I'm not sure if they're still with us, so I'll put the channel up. We'll see if they're here. If they're not, I'll move on quickly. Looks like they might still be here. So very cool. Joyce Uzoma obviously has much to be learned on their channel as well. Fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them when we get to their channel, including super chats and memberships. And then I'm just adding a couple more names to our wheel right now, including TWT TV and Rabbit Hole Clicker. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment, and I will appreciate it greatly. Goth Girl Gamer is going to come up next as well. If anybody in the chat is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Cute Goth Girl Gamer supports on all of my channels. As a matter of fact, she has been an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. She happens to be a gold member, so we see this channel every single day. Although she's here with us frequently, we see it in the slides that I run at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream, as well as her link is dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so, as we have seen. Thank you, The Real Deal Shonda Davis. I always appreciate the thumbs up, especially on the way in. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. And Cute Goth Girl Gamer right now has 271 subscribers. On her channel, she does a lot of live streaming. She also does a few videos, but what you'll find is that she does gameplay as well as she makes music online and then posts those songs. Sometimes she does StreamYard panels as well, which are very engaging, which is very cool. And like I said, an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. Haha, let's vote for Scratch and Pete to go live. It'll be interesting if one of the days actually Scratch and PPA decides to do that. I don't believe I've actually ever asked them if that was an intention. But Scratch and PPA is doing something extremely consistent right now. So if live streaming is something that Scratch and PPA believes is going to accent his channel and content, I think everybody would be excited to see Scratch and PPA go live, but it's something that's got to be considered, right? Every creator's got to do what they believe is right for their channel, right? So Scratch and PPA, I think the truth is anybody's going to love anything Scratch and PPA does because they've been so unbelievably supportive. They get so much support coming back to them as well. TWTTV's been a longtime friend of TuberChat. They were actually overdue in being featured. I feature a different channel on TuberChat every single day based on impact and generosity that I see within the community. TWTTV has 2 channels and they were actually both featured this year. But they have been loyal and dedicated supporters for a long, long time. This is actually a family of creators, and they've got a lot of variety on their main channel. But then as well, I'm going to show you their second channel. I'm just laughing because Chris's Clever Craft says he just wants you to know he's the stream boss. It's true. Chris's Clever Craft is our stream boss for today. So the great thing is, like, you know, whenever anybody knocks the life out of the stream boss, which is that thing right under my camera there, then that next person becomes the stream boss and you get a little bit of extra exposure there. We never know how long, but that's really cool. And then Nicole's Thoughts, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Thanks for the like. Thanks for the share. I'm wondering if that's a channel that I know with a name change. Is that possible? Because yeah, either way, I hope you're feeling welcome. Hopefully you'll meet lots of friends and family members here. I do regularly update the video description, so for anybody that comes to TuberChat regularly, or especially if you haven't been here in a while, I would check a video description from TuberChat, let's say once a week, just in case I update anything. As we learn new things, if the process ever changes, then we put our updates there. Lil Red and Buddy Tracks was also featured this year. This is the second channel from TWTTV where we see music videos made by the same creators, which is very, very cool. And I have a great time hanging out on both of their channels. TuberChat, as a content creator, will live stream affect your channel? It can only help. That's what I really believe. In 99% of cases, live streaming on a channel that hasn't already done that and just post videos, it will help. So here's a thought, right? There are some people in the world who enjoy live streams. There are some people in the world who enjoy videos. There are some people who enjoy both. So here's the thing, but not everybody. So when we have the ability to live stream and to drop videos, we're actually appealing to almost 2 audiences at the same time, which is cool. It's almost like having 2 channels in one, right? So it's a way of looking at it. I think in most cases, a combination of live streaming and videos can benefit any channel, but it's not necessarily what's right for everybody, right? So everybody's got to make their own decisions on what they believe is right for their channel, because a lot of what we talk about is universal to everybody. There are a lot of things we all need to do, but there are some things that are independent and are very reliant on individual creators, right? For some creators, it might be beneficial to just live stream and start a second channel for videos. That's up to you. And then the same thing for shorts. Shorts are something that have to be carefully considered. So it's a thought for anybody. Let's spin the wheel. Jeremy D-Day is up here right now with 92 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit closer on their road to the first 100. JD Knight 7 is actually the main channel from this creator. They've been with me from the beginning, originally introduced by Amanda from the Hoops Family Network. JD Knight 7 has therefore been connected to me for well over a year and a half now, with Tuber Chat from day one. And with 3,300 subscribers on this channel, you can bet that there's much to be learned, as well as entertained and inspired by from this creator and this channel. Let's spin to the next channel. We'll go to The Gathering Within and see what's happening here. This is a fellow Canadian. They have got some relaxing and calming content on their channel with a great mix of visuals and audio. But the other thing that they tend to do on these videos is add either positive messages through poetry or positive affirmations or other things, and it's very cool. And I describe this channel as something that could be a great start to just about anybody's day, or good to check in with if you need a pick-me-up of a little bit of positivity. And I think we all could use a bit of that from time to time. So it's great to have a channel like this in our community. They happen to be a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter as well. The Gathering Within was a previously featured channel, of course. So, Lil Shatter, I haven't had you on the wheel yet. Let's spin. And I will try to make sure we get through as many channels as we can in the next 15 minutes. It's actually time for me to go and get our link for the raid that we will do. The premiere is already set up from Spotless.com. And I will pin this as well. We'll get Lil Shatter up on the screen. Look at that luck. As soon as I add you to the wheel, you come right up. So I've pinned that link. Anybody can head over there anytime. We will all go over there in a little while. A little bit less than 15 minutes. I will let this live stream run until the moment that that premiere starts, so that everybody can continue connecting here and clean up your connections. You will be able to connect with each other in Spotless.com's premiere as well. They always allow people to connect during their live chats. This is Lil Shatter. This is the first time we're having your channel on the screen. They've been to Tuber Chat a few times already. So it's very important when we see channels like this that have mostly short videos. There are lots here that are suitable for connecting. We always want to be watching a video that's over 3 minutes long and watching that full video. It's very important. They've got several here. So I'm going to take their latest video, add it into my watch later list. But what I recommend for anybody is watching a couple more videos, because all of their stuff is short. We have to do everything we can to support each other these days. And along with that comes taking an extra step once in a while to watch a few extra videos for somebody. So I've added that video into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is, after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on, which should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. It's my pleasure having your channel up. I'm glad we got to see it today. It's not just always about how long you're here, but how much you're interacting with the chat that determines how long it takes to get onto the wheel. And then, of course, when you're on the wheel, it's random, but if you're still here when your name comes up, then we put your channel up and talk about it for a moment, like we are here with Keto Mama Michelle. I noticed that Wayne's TV Vlogs is here. Thank you for coming back in. Good to see you here. And with 236 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push Keto Mama Michelle a little bit farther towards the 300 that they're thinking about. There's obviously much to be learned from this creator on their channel as well. And it's great to see that you've got your subscriptions public. It's interesting when some creators put it front and center on their front page. That's cool too. But having your subscriptions public can really speed up the process with everything that we're doing here. Because as you can imagine, when you tell somebody you've been to their channel, watched a video, and subscribed, they can look at your subscription, see themselves in there, know you're telling the truth, and then they'll race to your channel to return the favor. Lincolnshire Trains and Buses channel is on the wheel now, and Nicole's Thoughts is on the wheel. Let's spin. We'll get another channel up. Like I said, I'll get as many as I can on in the next 10 minutes before we have to go to our premiere from Spotless.com. Unmasked Lifestyle is coming up right now. This is another generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, somebody who we've visited many times. They actually have had us over there for a couple of premieres, live streams, including their monetization celebration last week. And you will notice a few months ago, I joined them for their 1,000 subscriber giveaway, where we used the same Wheel of Doom that we have here for TuberChat to do their giveaway, which was really fun. So Unmasked Lifestyle, like I said, is extremely generous and a loyal and dedicated supporter. They're fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them when you get to their channel, including super chats and memberships. And with 1,260 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,300 that they're thinking about. I should get another couple of channels on the wheel. Hilda DC is coming up first. And my pleasure having your channel up, Keto Mama Michelle. We're going to put Big Laugh TV up, as well as the RV DJ. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in, especially when you're at work. I appreciate any moment anybody can spend here in Tuber Chat. Simple Things Outreach Media. Good to see you here as well. And then Wayne's TV Vlogs is coming up. I will try to get through as many channels as I can in the next 10 minutes before we have to go to our premiere. The RV DJ has actually been a longtime friend of TuberChat as well. Farmer Girl Christine will be coming up next, but right now we're talking about Hilda DC, and this is a member of our moderator squad. This is somebody who's very much loved and well respected by her community. She always has engaging live streams. She does a mix of videos as well, which is very cool. She's got a premiere coming up in a couple of hours, as a matter of fact. So if you connect with Hilda DC today, you'll likely find some new content later today from her, which is very cool. We don't know the sub count on this channel right this second, but that's okay. We just want to push her towards the next milestone that she's looking towards, whether we're working on our first 5 subscribers or 10 or 50 or 100 or 1,000 or even more. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones of different kinds. We just want to push each other along. One of the things I like to do when I don't know the subscriber count on a channel is to leave a comment here on the discussion tab. That can give the algorithm an extra little boost to say, hey, I want to be subscribed to this channel. Please don't take it away if YouTube decides to play games with your numbers in the next couple of days. We're going to look at Farmer Girl Christine right now with 198 subscribers. Very, very close to 200. I'm sure we can get her to that 200 right now, as a matter of fact. What we'd love is a few extras, because we don't want her to slip back below 200 if YouTube decides to play games with her numbers. Hopefully we'll see some new content from you as well, Farmer Girl Christine. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with this channel. She's fairly new to TuberChat, only finding us within the last month or so, but has been here almost every single day, and obviously is a loyal and dedicated supporter. So hopefully everybody will enjoy the variety of content that we find on Farmer Girl Christine's channel. And I'm getting to know this channel and enjoying that. Hopefully you will too. Big Laugh TV is on the road to 1K. Very cool. Hopefully we'll get you a few extra friends and family members today. As well, if anybody is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Big Laugh TV is coming up right now. And we'll see what they've got going on for us. With 418 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit closer to the 500 that they're thinking about. This is a relatively new connection for Superchat. They've only been here a few times so far, but I'm looking forward to getting to know this channel. I always enjoy anything that brings a smile and some laughter. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them, and like I said, we'll push them a little bit farther towards the 500 that they're thinking about. Deborah Finney Spirit Orbs, good to see you here. That is a longtime friend of Superchat. And Nicole's Thoughts, I've got your channel on the wheel, so we'll be looking at your channel very soon. The RV DJ will come up. Now today, I'm not going to be... So here's the thing. We've got a premiere coming up in about 7 minutes from Spotless.com. I'm actually going to drop the link for that again right now. And everybody's free to go over there whenever they would like. And I will join everybody afterwards. But because I know already that that premiere is likely a minimum of 2 hours... I'm not going to race to jump off of Superchat today, so we will put a few more channels up before we go over there. I'll try to get through everybody if I can. Deborah Finney Spirit Orbs, let's put you on the wheel, and yeah, girl Lala just walked in. And Spotless.com is a very dear friend to Superchat. There's somebody who I joke with regularly about the fact that we bounce around in between premieres and live streams, commenting on videos, supporting other people, and they also support on all of my channels, which is really cool. I always appreciate that extra support. And Grace Comedy, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. We don't do moderators here. All our moderators are very serious moderators. Here we don't do very much link dropping, and the reason why is because when we search, find, and click on creators' names, we're actually doing a better service from them. But hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. It's interesting today, Bautissimo might be having a problem. They haven't been coming in the chat welcoming our new creators today as they usually do, but the statistics are working, which is really weird, so I'm going to have a look at that. One of the reasons why I use so many robots, I use 4 here. I use Nightbot, Streamlabs, Stream Elements, and Bautissimo. The reason why is because each one is my favorite for a different thing. And then as well, by having so many, if one goes down or if even 2 go down, you've got 1 or 2 to pick up the slack if there's something you have to do. Like for instance, you'll notice that our gold members have their links dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes. But if Nightbot was to go down for a day, I still have to fulfill that promise because it's part of the membership. I can easily plug that into another robot and have it start dropping those links. The RV DJ is here, and this is a longtime friend of Superchat. They have a loyal and dedicated community surrounding them. If you haven't already connected with them, I hope that you will, and check out their engaging live streams as well. They happen to be fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them when we get to their channel, including super chats and memberships. And as you can see, they live stream several times a week. James Geip is in the house, another monstrous channel with over 30,000 subscribers, I believe now. Somebody who allows people to connect in their live stream the same way that we do here in Superchat. James Geip is a longtime friend of Superchat and a very well-known creator. So hopefully everybody will help push the RV DJ towards the 1,200 that they're thinking about. And again, one of the things that I recommend to a lot of people who've been to Superchat many times before, or if you're here regularly, is be wary about jumping right on brand new creators that come into the chat, right? If you've never seen somebody before and they're here, the idea is that if they are somebody who's going to enjoy the way we do things here in Superchat, they'll be back tomorrow and the next day and the next day. But in my opinion, you want to watch how somebody interacts with everybody first for a little while in the chat. Watch the things that they say, because you can get an idea very quickly as to somebody's intentions, whether they're worried about just jumping subscriber numbers or if they're actually going to be around to support over the long term. So it's a thought. This is why I also recommend to everybody in any live stream like Superchat to start a conversation before connecting with anybody. Wayne's TV Vlogs is here. They were actually here very early. 3,230 subscribers means there's much to be learned from this creator, as well as entertained and inspired by. I'm sure lots of people love seeing animals. Now I've got to get to know this channel better. They're a brand new connection for Superchat, but I think I'm going to enjoy getting to know this channel. So I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is take one of your videos and I'm going to look for something around 10 minutes if you have one. I like to watch really long, well, I shouldn't say really long, but longer videos if I can, when getting to know a channel and when connecting from here in Superchat. So check this one, Canada Geese. I'm going to click this one. It's 10 minutes. Add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I will give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on as I do for all creators. Hopefully that will make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Spotless.com has a premiere that's just about to start. We're going to go over and raid that. Now, I'm not going to race to get off of Superchat. We'll make sure we get some more channels onto the screen because Spotless.com's premiere will run for quite a while. But if anybody's ready to go over there, I have pinned the link. I just dropped it in the chat again. You're welcome to go over whenever you'd like, and I will join everybody over there when we're finished at Superchat. We'll come over and raid all together as well. But anybody's free to go already if you'd like to. And you'll be able to continue connecting over there in the live chat the same way that we do here in Superchat. And then thank you, the RV DJ. I appreciate every moment that you can spend, especially if you're out working and just on a break and came by just quickly. This is Deborah Finney Spirit Worms, a longtime friend of Superchat, a loyal and dedicated supporter. And then here we go. Oh, Minerzak123 has just come in. Good to see you here. Black Phoenix, I'm going to put your channel on the wheel as well. Deborah Finney Spirit Orbs has been a previously featured channel, as a matter of fact, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to this loyal and dedicated supporter. 186 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit closer to the 200 that she's thinking about. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. Please remember to give me a thumbs up on the way out. Give Spotless.com a thumbs up on the way in. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone. You have to turn the chat off to give a thumbs up. But you don't lose your place. It only takes a second, and it's very quick. So I'll appreciate it greatly. I know they will as well. And Black Phoenix, it'll be my pleasure having your channel up. Let's spin. Phyllis Brown has come in. That's a member, so I'm going to get them onto the wheel immediately. Phyllis Brown is here with us almost every single day, as is Rabbit Hole Clicker. We're going to look at that channel right now. Rabbit Hole Clicker is extremely supportive in many different ways. They're here with Superchat almost every day, as well as on our copyright-free music channel. They come in to help us grind out the watch hours and keep the conversation going on over there. And then as well, they are willing to help other creators with experience when it comes to the technical details of the equipment that goes on behind live streaming, like our computers, our servers, the programs, OBS, XSplit, and things like this. We have conversations all the time. Red Hot Reactions, good to see you in the house. Thanks for coming in. I'm going to put Red Hot Reactions right on. I know we don't always get to that channel. It's not just about how long you're here, but also how active you are in the chat. But I know not everybody can just spend 2 hours here every time it's convenient for me to stream. I appreciate every moment everybody spends, but Red Hot Reactions has been a longtime friend of Superchat, is definitely a dynamic creator, and seems to have a lot of luck today, because as soon as you walk in, I put your channel on right away, and you came up on the wheel, so we'll look at this channel right now. 345 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push Red Hot Reactions a little bit farther towards the 400 that they're thinking about. I do love Tetris. I should see this video. Community challenge. I should see what you've got going on there. Hopefully everybody will enjoy the variety on this channel, but Red Hot Reactions happens to be a loyal and dedicated supporter as well, somebody who I run into regularly supporting other people in the small YouTuber community, and they definitely have a loyal and dedicated community surrounding them as well. So forgive me, I'm moving way faster now because we're at the end of today's live stream. I will get everybody's channel on, but we already have a raid set up for Spotless Comms Premiere. I've pinned that link so anybody's free to go over there whenever they want, and in about another 5 to 10 minutes when we're through all the channels that have been here on Tuber Chat today, I will join everybody and we'll go over there, and whoever's left here will raid all at the same time. Please remember to give a thumbs up on your way out, a thumbs up on your way into Spotless Comm. And there's Angie Poo 215 channel. We looked at that channel earlier today. They happen to be a loyal and dedicated supporter, very generous creator. Lincolnshire Trains and Buses channel comes to Tuber Chat occasionally. We're happy to have this channel in our community. Hopefully everybody will connect with them. They come to us from Sam's Vlogs Trains and More, of course. We'd love to push them beyond the 360 subscribers they have right now towards the 400 that we know they must be thinking about. I'm enjoying getting to know this channel as they've been with Tuber Chat several times now, and hopefully you will enjoy connecting with them as well. They obviously are a loyal and dedicated supporter as they've been back here several times, and I run into them on Sam's Vlogs Trains and More channel regularly as well. So let's spin. We'll see that Nicole's Thoughts is coming up right now, and I believe this is a brand new connection for Tuber Chat today. Let's see what they've got going on for us. Nicole's Thoughts, we're not sure about the sub count. So I wondered about this when they first came in. I thought this might be a channel that we recognize with a name change. So while I might not be 100% right about that, I think that it is. And this is a channel that it's been a long time. I started putting notification bells on for all channels about 6 months ago. So it's been a little while since you've been here, but now I've got your notification bell on as well. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with Nicole's Thoughts. Night Star Beauty is here and happens to be a member, so of course I'm putting them right onto the wheel. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Nicole's Thoughts. Like I said, it's been a long time since they've been here, but they are a longtime friend of Tuber Chat, obviously a loyal and dedicated supporter, somebody who will continue coming back over the long term. So I hope everybody will enjoy connecting to them. Let's look at Black Phoenix right now. They've actually been with us a while here on Tuber Chat today. And let me make sure that I'm getting the right channel. Here it is. One of the things we have to do is make sure that we're matching the avatar, especially when we have channels with popular names or popular words in their names. And Black Phoenix has 169 subscribers. They're fairly new to Tuber Chat, only having been here a few times so far, but I'm looking forward to getting to know this channel. Hopefully you will too, and we'll push them over the 170 subscribers that they're thinking about today, hopefully closer to the 200 that they're on the road towards. So I'm just going to scan the chat to see if there's any channels that I haven't put on the wheel yet. We want to make sure we get to everybody. Again, I did drop a link and pin it for Spotless Comms Premiere. We're going to go over there and raid. They are a dear friend to Tuber Chat, a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. I did pin that link, but I'll drop it once more right now. Minerzach123, let's get you on the wheel. And let's spin. Pardon me. Thank you for the thumbs up. Yes, if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, please do. Last call, let's say, for swapping playlists as well. If anybody in the chat is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Where we're going next to Spotless.com is an engaging live chat. They are doing a premiere today instead of a live stream, but there will be a lot of other creators in there. Everybody will be free to continue connecting the same way that we are here in Superchat. I'll leave this live stream running for about 3 more minutes after we end, and then I will join everybody over in Spotless.com for the raid. Phyllis Brown is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter as well. There's somebody who's here with Superchat almost every single day. There's obviously much to be learned on this channel, although it is variety. We don't know the subscriber count right this second, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards the next milestone that they're thinking about. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones, whether we're working on our first 5 subscribers or 10 or 50 or 100 or 1,000 or even more. So we always just want to push each other along and help each other grow. We're going to look at your girl Lala now. This is another creator who's here with Superchat regularly. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. We'll see what they got going on their channel. And 507 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 600 that they're thinking about. I'm always happy to see lots of food and cooking channels as well. We see a lot of this here in the Superchat community these days. It means that there's much to be learned from these creators. I personally enjoy seeing different things that people are making for themselves, for their families around the world. You know, as I continue to learn about food, it's the one thing that we all have in common is food, right? I think everybody could always eat a little healthier, live a little healthier, and it's great that we have some channels like this to show us a few different things that they do so that we can experiment and hopefully expand our horizons too when it comes to the things that we cook and the things that we eat. So let's spin, and your girl Lala happens to be a supportive creator. I see them out supporting others regularly as well. We're going to look at Nightstar Beauty. I like talking about this channel. She's here with us almost every single day. Happens to be a member, so of course I put her channel on the wheel right away. But Nightstar Beauty has this instinct, and has from the beginning, to have branding on their channel and in their videos that really stands out. So even though they change up their colors and they change slightly the style, you can see what I'm talking about, where there's so much consistency here. As well, their video production and their camera work is top notch, but not just technically. They do a very considerate and thoughtful job of explaining the things that they're doing, whether they're going through a haul or a tutorial. So this channel really stands out to me. I hope everybody will enjoy connecting to them. With 385 subscribers right now, I'm hoping we can push Nightstar Beauty a little bit farther to the 400 that they're thinking about. And I'm going to move on quickly. Is there anybody in the chat that I have missed putting on the wheel? If anybody hasn't chatted in a while, I'm doing, like, let's say a last call right now. I think we've got everybody, but I'm going to spin for fun, and we're going to look at MinerZach123, which happens to be a longtime friend of Superchat, as a matter of fact. And it's great to have you back in here today. Let's see what they've got going on for us lately. Nurse Leslie is in the house. We'll actually put that channel on. Nurse Leslie was with us yesterday. That used to be Health, Humor, and Motivation, with a slight name change there. MinerZach123, did I misspell? Oh yeah, I misspelled, that's why. MinerZach123, like I said, has been a longtime friend of Superchat, somebody who's been here many times before. They've got 114 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. Nurse Leslie says she'll join us on Friday again. Superchat's always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but we will have a look at your channel right now. We'll make that the last one that we look at. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to MinerZach123. Like I said, they've been around for a long time, so they definitely are a loyal and dedicated supporter. And I will get the link ready one more time for Spotless.com's premiere. We'll go over there and raid them. And everybody can continue connecting over there the same way that we do here. There'll be a few more people over there as well. So let's spin for fun. We'll get Nurse Leslie up here. Like I said, this is a longtime friend of Superchat, a dynamic creator for sure, a channel I've had the pleasure of getting to know as Health, Humor, and Motivation. but we'll look at it now under its new name, Nurse Leslie, and see what they got going on for us today. We've been looking at this channel lately frequently because they've been back in Tuber Chat. Now I've got some catching up to do, but I know I'll enjoy that, especially when we talk about best vitamins and food for women's health. I'm sure that applies to everybody, but we'll catch that. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Nurse Leslie. Thank you everybody for the time that you spent today. I really do appreciate every moment everybody spends here in Tuber Chat and with me personally. And we'll be back again Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. The times change, but I will set those live streams up a couple of days in advance so that you can check our front page. Plan if you need to, but hopefully you'll have the notification bell on as well. Please don't forget, give me a thumbs up on the way out. Give Spotless Calm a thumbs up on the way in. And I'll see everybody over there in a few minutes. Bye-bye, everyone.